Guys, can you believe it? Today is December 31st. It's the last day of 2023. Man, this year went by way too quick. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. There's so many things that could have gone better just in my personal life and all. How was your 2023? Comment down below. I'm curious to know. But guys, week 52 is ending today. And as you guys already know, every Sunday we do a weekly news report on Tesla. So if you guys are ready, man, there was a lot of interesting things that happened this week. Not a lot of things because it is end of the year and Tesla is heavily focused on pushing as many vehicles out to close off Q4. In fact, one of the main news is that Tesla has definitely achieved 1.8 million deliveries according to Tesla Shanghai. So that is a sheesh moment. So let's get down to it. Smash that like button if you haven't already and subscribe, man. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go. So we have to start off with the Cybertruck. I mean, the Cybertruck has just been the biggest news of 2023 and more invites for deliveries has been pushed in week of 52. Personally, for me, I do think that they are going to sell in this year in 2023 overall close to in the range of 600 to 800 Cybertrucks, which is a sheesh moment if they do. Wall Street is predicting over 1,000 deliveries. I think that's a little bit aggressive, but 600 to 800 I do think is expected. I mean, I think that is a fair number. Let's see what happens literally in 2 days time when they report the delivery and production report. And yes, that's gonna be live stream. So I'm very excited. I got myself a new webcam. So it's not gonna look blurry, it's gonna look flippin' HD. So I can't wait for that. January 2nd is going to be live for delivery and production report. I'm at 500,000. I don't care what happens, even though there has been some news that there's about 6,000 vehicles that got pushed away from Australia or the Suez Canal, something like that, which will affect the deliveries 100%. Most likely it will be between 480 to 490,000 deliveries. But I'm sticking to 500,000, I don't care. Moving on to more Cybertruck news, and this is absolutely bullish. It's rumored that Cybertruck receives 10,000 orders per day. Now this is just a rumor, but if that's true, that is a big sheesh, that's a sheesh moment. That's 10,000 orders per day. That kind of sounds surreal, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they already have 2+ million. That's even half of that canceled. That's a crazy number of pre-orders for a truck. That's insane. So we'll wait on that. Let's see if that's true or not. Personally, I don't think that's true. 10,000 a day? That's insane, but Tesla is really good in doing the insane. So let's see what happens. We have our first Cybertruck crash and accident. I mean, just look at that. The Toyota Corolla is gone, it's finished. Look at the Cybertruck, scratches and a few dents. I mean, it is made out of steel, right? So, I mean, that looks like a quick fix to me compared to that total Corolla. I mean, that guy has to go buy a new car. I mean, we'll see what happens. Investigation is undergoing, but that's what happens when you get into an accident with a Cybertruck. Now the world knows that don't try to get to an accident with this Cybertruck. Now moving away from the Cybertruck, let's go to Tesla Shanghai with insured numbers of Teslas, and this was bullish. 18,500 vehicles were insured, better than expected, a sheesh moment, and up 38% year over year. 18,500 is a record for Tesla, so that is a sheesh moment. We still don't have week 52, but we'll get that tomorrow, and the day after that, we will get the full production and deliveries for Tesla for all of 2023, which I just can't wrap my head around because this year went by way too quick. According to this study, 35% of future EV buyers said Elon Musk had actually made them more likely to purchase a Tesla, up from 31% in February. So with all this brand damage that we get because of Elon, I mean, we're actually getting more people who want to buy more Teslas because of him. So those bears, those doom and gloom guys and FUD spreaders and FUD makers, take that. The biggest news of this week, and this is a pretty big deal, is Tesla. They're going to do the refresh of the Model Y in the first weeks of January. Now that is a big deal and it'll be ready by midsummer. So that is awesome. Guys, why is this a big deal? Because it's the best selling car, not EV, best selling car in the world. Imagine when this thing gets a refresh, when the suspension is better, when the vision is better, when the whole car is better, when it's just better quality. It's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be a sheesh moment. I know I'm seeing a lot of sheesh moment, but that is crazy. Demand is high for this vehicle. Imagine what's gonna happen then. So that's going to be an insane time. Of course, obviously, Tesla Shanghai denies this, but in the past, they've always denied things like that and always becomes true. Like price cuts, for example. Like literally 9 months ago, they said that, oh, we're not doing any price cuts. There was rumors that they're going to do price cuts. Then they said they're not. Then literally a few days later, they did some price cuts. So this is pretty much in the bag, and we saw this coming. You know, the Model Y is based on the Model 3. So if they can get the Model 3 fixed and get that up and ready, they just copy and paste it to the Y with a whole lot less parts and adjust it to what it is for the Model Y. And I do expect them to work lightning quick on this because this is their #1 selling product. The Model Y is the best selling vehicle in the world, and it's pretty much the vehicle that's flagshipping the revenue and the volume right now. So I do expect a really fast and a quick Model Y refresh with lines and everything like that. It's gonna be crazy. Moving on to Uber, they're partnering up with Tesla to enter Japan's taxi market. You know, Uber is very smart. They're getting really close to Tesla. And I do really think, I do know why they're doing this. Robotaxi, but let's see what happens. Uber is partnering a lot with Tesla. So maybe one day Tesla will probably buy Uber out. Maybe that's what's happening. But let's see what happens. That's going to be insane. Moving on to full self-driving. Last week I reported that version 12 was being rolled out to 15,000 employees. And now that's been confirmed. Actually, it's been more than 15,000 employees. So that is an extremely bullish sign for FSD. Now, the reason why it's going to employees first, because there needs to be extra testing, and Elon Musk did confirm this. Now, moving to Tesla India, another big news coming, or maybe coming in the first or second week of January, is that it's rumored that Elon Musk will announce their 6th Gigafactory in Tesla India. So let's see what will happen. This is going to be insane. That would mean 6 Gigafactories. We've got 2 more to go, and I think the 7th one will probably be in Thailand because they are looking for a land there and a big land there. So it looks like that's going to be the 7th factory, but we'll see. Let's see the confirmation in the first or second week of January if India is going to be their 6th, and then we can move on from there. Guys, take a look at all those MEGAPACKS. That's worth about $550 million just in Lathrop. They are set and ready to be delivered to their destination. About $500 million worth. That's absolutely insane. And guys, this is just coming from one factory. Tesla's working on the second one in China. Again, same capacity of 10,000 units per year. Imagine what's going to happen when both are online. Imagine what's going to happen when Tesla has 10 of these Megapack factories, because that's their goal, to get 10 of these by end of the decade. Imagine how much money printing that's going to be. It's going to be absolutely insane. Q2 is when the China Megapack is going to be up and running in Shanghai. So get ready, man. Get ready. Energy, do not sleep on it. Do not sleep on energy. Now, moving on onto some FUD that happened 2 years ago. Apparently, a robot attacks a Tesla employee. I mean, if they're referring to the Optimus or to the bot, I mean, it wasn't even built 2 years ago. They're talking about the machine that pretty much all the car manufacturer has, and that apparently attacked an employee or hit an employee, or something happened with an employee with this thing. These things are in every single vehicle manufacturers, in Ford, Toyota, Honda, Benz. I mean, go on, you can all of them have it. They kind of have to have it if they're assembling a car. So if Tesla's having this issue, that would mean other car companies that have some sort of issues as well. Malfunctions with these things happen all the time, and that's what has happened. It wasn't a bot that pinned them against the wall like a Fox News was saying. Absolutely false. That's fun. Knowing that it wasn't a Tesla bot or Optimus, because there wasn't any of them built 2 years ago, I think really calms down a lot of people, because it's not an iRobot, you know, situation where the robot's going to come against you and do things to you. I hope that day never happens, but that's what everyone's thinking. Oh, iRobot, it's crazy what's going on out there. It's crazy what all these FUD machines, FUD makers are making. It's hilarious. And that seems to be all the news for week 52. Now, there has been some minor ones and things that I didn't add here. The biggest one out of that is a company called Xiaomi. If I didn't butcher that name, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Apparently, it's a smartphone company. They've entered the EV space that looks exactly like a Porsche. So that's hilarious. It looks really similar to a Porsche, but what these guys are doing is they're doing it based on autonomy. So that is crazy. That's pretty insane. And that's why I said that the legacy automakers, if they cannot build an EV with these things, they're going to be replaced with the Chinese. I mean, the Chinese are so ahead in EVs. It's just not even funny. And I'm pro US, right? I love the US. I love democracy and capitalism. I love all that. I I'm not a fan of communists and all that kind of stuff. So seeing the Chinese winning, and well, not winning, Tesla's right now, well, BYD is coming up and stuff like that, but seeing the Chinese being able to do better than the legacy American automakers, that is not a good sign. And if they can't do it, I know Tesla's working really hard to get the whole industry to, hey guys, I'll help you guys out. I'm not gonna bankrupt you guys. Come on, I'll get you to my supercharger. I'll give you guys a pamphlet to make the 48 volts and the pamphlet to do this and that. And all the patents are free to do, but they're still not doing it. I don't know, it's gonna be an interesting future when BYD enters the US. So that's gonna be crazy. And this car is supposed to be starting production in a few months. So this thing is still a prototype. And we all know that prototypes are easy. Production is hard. So let's see how these guys would do it. And they are a smartphone company. If these guys can do it, that would mean Apple could do it. But Apple's not doing it. So there's a reason to that. So let's see how this goes. I don't think it's a big threat to Tesla. Absolutely not. Because eventually every single vehicle has to be like this. But that's the news. That's the news of week 52 of EV or just Tesla overall. Not too much of a breaking news. The only thing was the Model Y refresh. That was a big one. That's actually the biggest one. Full self-driving FSD and potentially the Gigafactory in India coming soon. These three were the biggest one in my opinion. So let's see what happens. Guys, today is 31st of December. In about a couple hours time, I'm going to have my New Year's because I'm all the way in the Middle East. You guys are watching in the United States or in North America, or maybe some of you guys are in Australia as well or on that side and you guys already had your New Year's. But if you guys are on this side, you guys have not had your New Year's yet. And I want to say Happy New Year to you all. 2024 is going to be an amazing year for all of us and us Tesla investors who's going all in into Tesla stock. It's going to be a fantastic year for Tesla, even though it's going to be a recovery year for Tesla. It's going to set the stage for 2025 and 2026. So that's it for, this is the last video of 2023, guys. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. But thank you guys for watching. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. And in 2024, I'm going to start doing more live streams, hopefully to bring more people onto this channel. Obviously talk about Tesla and a lot of curious things that we all want to know as Tesla investors. It's going to be a sheesh moment. And I will see you guys in the first live stream, which would be the delivery and production report. It's going to be flipping awesome. Again, I wish you all a happy new year. Check out this video before the live stream on December 2nd. Why I think it's gonna be 500,000 vehicle deliveries, and I'm sticking to that even though whatever is going to happen, most likely it's gonna be around 485, 488, it's gonna be around there, but I'm saying the 500,000, I don't care. And guys, support this channel by getting I Bought the Dip t-shirt, wearing one right now, because today's price, looking at it 5-10 years from now, you bought the dip. Let's be honest. Subscribe and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.